This Unity feature makes things so much easier whenever you make a game. Video games tend to have a lot of items in them, and beginners often make the mistake of creating like a bunch of item prefabs and struggle to get them to work properly with the player, because sure, it may work at first, but then what if you want to add names to the item, or icons to show up in inventories, or even add functionality to drop and pick up the item off the floor? You quickly end up with a mess of half-baked code all intertwined trying to accomplish different things, and one way you can fix this is by using a ScriptableObjects. By creating a ScriptableObject item class, you can define all of these parameters, such as the name or sprite, but what if you want the player to be able to equip the items? Well, one way of doing this is by making another ScriptableObject class called itemList, and hold a list of all the item ScriptableObjects you've made. You can then define this list as a variable in your player script, and in the item class you can have a GameObject variable that holds the prefab of the weapon you've made. In your equip function you can then easily instantiate this item object, and this gives you the added benefit of being able to access specific data about the object for later use. One way I've used this in my game is to have a script that looks through every item in the item list, and then creates a button with their name and generates a function to equip that item that runs whenever you click it. So instead of creating a new button in the GUI whenever I make a new weapon, such as this Rod from God that was suggested by a commenter, which, by the way, comment below what I should add next, I can simply create a new scriptable object instance, give it the name, put in my object, add it to my item list, and it automatically shows up in the GUI to be used in my game.